Telegram today is the Wild West of cybercrime. It started with most unsophisticated, the newbies of cybercrime. They would start to use Telegram and they would get on there and they would rip each other off. But over time, Telegram has become one of the major platforms of cybercriminals, both sophisticated or experienced and those who are not. And there's a reason for that. If you're using the traditional dark web, I've already talked about or spoke briefly about how law enforcement is very good about investigating that. That's true. But the traditional dark web, that Tor browser, has a lot of friction. It's called friction. That's the user experience. So the traditional dark web has a lot of friction, and friction is that user experience. It's anything that interrupts the pleasure of the user in using that platform, application, software, what have you. Tor has a lot of friction. First, you have to download the program. You have to know how to configure the program properly, or you're going to be identified by law enforcement. There's no search engine for the Tor browser or for the dark web, so you have to know exactly where you're going. That's problematic because it's not like a www address at all. It's this long address where you really don't understand anything at all. You have to know exactly where you're going. So you have to find a website that you trust that will give you those addresses. So that's a problem as well. Once you find the marketplace, you have to have a PGP key. You have to make sure that you're not getting phished by other criminals. Not only that, but there's a lot of criminals out there that are trying to rip each other off. And at the top of the game, law enforcement is always looking to arrest the people that are there. Telegram doesn't have those problems. Telegram is an application that you can download to your phone. You can run it on a web browser. It's encrypted and it has a keyword search function, and it's owned by a Russian who refuses to answer any request for subpoenas, meaning it's free reign for criminals. You can do whatever you want to on there. As such, we've seen a lot of cybercrime that has migrated to Telegram. Now, Telegram, as I said, it's not all crime. It's a very, very good application. You can build a channel on there. You can have group chats. You can run videos on there. There's all kinds of different things that you can do on Telegram. And it's encrypted end-to-end, so the privacy is outstanding for people who use it for legitimate reasons. For example, we're seeing that in use today in the Ukrainian war, and it's helping the Ukrainians fight Russia, oddly enough. As I said before, first adoptees to a technology that allows users to remain anonymous, first adoptees tend to be criminals. So you've got a large platform of criminals that are on Telegram, all right? So that being said, and I'm not going to I guess, you think we should show some stuff on Telegram, Brian, about some of these criminal environments or not?
I think that's a great idea.
You have thousands of different Telegram channels with people committing crime. This particular channel that we're showing right here is called AIO, Crime for All-in-One Crime. You'll see right here it has 9,978 members, of which 201 are online currently. And you can go through and you can see the different types of stuff that they're selling or engaging in as far as criminal activity goes. So here we've got, this is called the Super Shop. He is selling full access to different types of cash outs. So if you're looking to cash out stolen accounts for Yahoo, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, eBay, Chase, Coinbase, what have you, he sells all of that stuff. This guy right here is selling credit card accounts. There is a Chase card, and you'll need to at least blur out the guy's name right here. This is one of the problems with
Wow.
So, yeah, Brian, this is Telegram, the Wild West of cybercrime. So here we have more accounts for sale as well, and you can go down, and there are just thousands and thousands of different ads, different sellers. Here's proxy addresses so that you can hide your real IP. You're looking for account transfers. There you go. Here we've got a checking account that's being sold, and it keeps going. And this is just one particular channel. There are, as I said, there are thousands of different channels where this stuff is being sold.
So Telegram can't do anything about this?
Telegram doesn't do anything about this. They absolutely could to a degree. The only thing that Telegram, the owners of Telegram, puts a lid on tends to be child. Now, you can absolutely find that on Telegram, but as far as financial cybercrime, stuff like that goes, they don't care about that at all. It's free reign. And as I said, the problem is that The owner of Telegram, he's a Russian. He absolutely refuses to answer any requests from law enforcement. So law enforcement doesn't get any device data, doesn't get any IP data, nothing else. If law enforcement's not in the channel recording the stuff that's going on, they don't have any real evidence of the crimes that are being committed. So that being said, law enforcement absolutely tends to sit in channels pretty constantly. And fortunately, for English-speaking cyber criminals, they tend to talk a lot. So it's not difficult to start to target these people, identify them, and then ultimately put them in prison. All right, so this is the Lego chat channel, 6,900 members, 423 that are online right now. This is Amsterdam chat. And again, this guy's looking for PayPal logins with balances. You have tons upon tons of different types of channels that commit crime. If I'll go up here real quick, see if I've got this, just to show you this guy. So this is called the Radiant Investment Group. Now, what Radiant is a criminal. What they do is this entire group, criminals, and they talk about how they should invest their stolen money. So they talk about crypto, they talk about different types of stocks, give signals, things like that, talk about how much money they're making or losing in an investment any given day. But this is Telegram as we know it today.